Hello everybody. Today I would like to tell you a short talk on news. Now listen to me. First, the speaker announced the Central Water Authority had advised all residents that they to use less water because there was little water in the reservoir and the rain were not expected for weeks. Finally, the speaker stated, visit the city government website to get more information. There, they would find a list of ways to reduce water consumption, including watering indoor plants with dishwater and taking showers instead of baths. First, the speaker announced the Central Water Authority had advised all residents that they to use less water because there was little water in the reservoir and rain were not expected for weeks. Finally, the speaker suggested visit the city government website to get more information. There, they would find a list of ways to reduce water consumption, including water indoor plants with dishwater and taking showers instead of baths. First, the speaker announced patients the city hospital had received holiday gifts that day. Next, he said children from local school had distributed presents to many of patients and suggested keeping in the spirit of holiday season. The doctors and nurses had been given presents that well. Finally, the speaker reminded a holiday party for patients would take place on Sunday. First, the speaker announced Computer Magazine had reported that day that the California Computer Company had announced the entry of new computers. Next, the speaker introduced that computers were smaller and faster than other computers currently on the market, and he thought business travelers would find it very useful. Finally, the speaker reminded the new computer would be available in stores within the next 2 weeks. First, the speaker announced all banks and public offices had been closed that day because of the heavy snowfall. Next, she said, as all schools had been also closed and will remain closed until next week, and she announced public transit would only be running on mere thoroughfares that had been cleared and sorted. Finally, she reminded most side roads remain closed, so residents were advised to leave cars near driveways and stay home from work. First, the speaker introduced Malaysia and Canada signed a cultural exchange agreement that day, and the cultural ministers of both countries attended a concert after the signing. Next, she said countries would exchange artists, orchestras, and dance groups, but drama groups were not included in cultural agreement. Finally, she hoped that a new trade agreement would follow. First, the speaker introduced herself and their political news clip of the day. Next, she announced the president had left that week on a 2-week tour of Asia, and he would meet with the head of state of 5 different countries, including China, Japan, and South Korea. Finally, she said, and that was a president, president's first foreign tours, and he had taken office back in January, and his wife was accompanying him on the trip. First, the speaker introduced the Venom Volume Company. Marisol, a branch of RTV satellite, had announced that day that it was laying off 100 employees in its Miami, Florida office in 1 week. Next, she said, the company said the laying off the workers was part of the process to reduce costs. Finally, she reminded the entry company planned to leave Miami within 2 years and would relocate to Santo Domingo, that were Dominican Republic, a Caribbean island where labor was cheaper. First, the speaker announced thousands of people had gone downtown the day before morning to saw the annual National Days Parade. Next, he said the parade had been led by their newly elected mayor and her family. After that, he stated, following the parade, and the public had enjoyed an afternoon free concert in City Park. Finally, he commented, nice weather and great music made it a pleasant day for one. First, the speaker announced in financial news an increase in the sales tax had been announced the day before. The tax would go up from 5% to 7%. That was the biggest jump they had seen in years. Next, he said some local store owners feared that would cause people to buy fewer things, so a provincial petition to prevent the rise in sales tax had failed to stop the government passing a bill. Finally, he reminded the new sales tax would go into effect next month. First, the speaker announced the new high-speed train service to the national capital had begun the day before. Next, he said passengers said they preferred taking the train because it was more convenient than a plane, and he announced 3 trains a day left from the downtown train station for the capital. Finally, he told the trip took 2 hours and 45 minutes by train, but only 1 hour by. Thank you for your listening.